Hey friends, how are you doing? It's Nikorex here. Now, I got a different one for you this time. What I wanted to talk about is what sort of dinosaur skins should we have featured in this game in JW Evolution. Now, you notice that there's a variety of skins introduced there and then. There's a big problem with them, and the biggest problem is that they're mainly copy and paste / Photoshop versions of each other. And also, we have other things that we need to nitpick, so let's just do that and start step by step. So first of all, I was gonna say that most of the skins, they need to be blended in a bit better. Like, for example, to give you a contrast, like this Spinosaurus, the classic skin, you can see how it's too, I don't know, smudgy. Not smudgy, sorry, I mean it's too sharp. So it needs to be a bit blended a bit better. You see how this original concept from JP3 is done, and compared to also a very nice adaptation done by Manusoro or Manusari, or I'm not sure, I'm sorry I'm butchering the name, but he's also known as the Jurassic repaints from Instagram, and he did a very nice job at representing this particular design of Spinosaurus. And I really think that many other cases where similar problem occurs, this is where I think we need to pay attention, and I think it would be nice if we were able to make this classic skin but more realistic and more closer looking to the movies, rather than this what I dare calling a slightly lazy approach to the subject. Now, I want to give you guys also, this is gonna be a big one here. It's the obviously movie iconic skins. Why do we not have the iconic skins from the films? They don't really look very much like them. If you notice, of course, there's this guy Nikorex, who's done a very nice job at representing, at least in a general kind of perspective, representing the skins featured in the film, but I will also alternate other pictures to give you a better idea. Because some of them I think they are not quite precisely done, but very well capturing overall, but just not quite there. For example, the JP3 Tyrannosaurus has to look slightly different. If you look at the actual screenshot from the movies, it's actually got a slightly different pattern on the snout. It doesn't have this bright kind of green or yellow, it's just a reflection of the light there, and it's just following the same pattern on the snout as everywhere else on the head. So do you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's just little these bits there and then, and it also has to follow slightly more yellowish tint on the underbelly rather than this kind of pale gray. In any case, this is just a minor nitpicks. You get the idea of what the JP3 Rex looks like, for example, and there's many other types of skins that we can start counting. So let's see. First of all, of course, before we get into it, you're probably going to say, but Nikorex, how are we going to have male skins, because all dinosaurs in the park are female? So are you stupid? Do you not understand what's going on? No, of course I understand what's going on. The thing is, I just think that if they're never going to introduce the concept of natural breeding, or the Side B kind of game version of, so to speak, in the game, or like an expansion to it, then there's practically no point to even pay the attention. You just introduce the skins and let people mess around with them the way they like. That's what I think should be done. We have many skins in the game, but none of them really represent what we like, and many of them are just particularly boring and lazily done, as I already mentioned earlier. So let's try to count how many we can actually implement just based on the movie skins. Now, as far as the movies go, we can at least have 4 different skins for a Tyrannosaurus Rex. First one being the original Jurassic Park / Jurassic World skin, then we have the Lost World, male and female, and we have the Jurassic Park 3 green T-Rex skin. So that makes it 4 T-Rex skins from the movies already. Quite good in my opinion. And in fact, much rather would prefer these 4 than I would say those ones that are shown in the game already. With the exception of maybe that grey one. I actually quite like that light grey skin that I said earlier on. I think it's either, I don't remember what that was, it's either Tundra or something else. Or Alpine probably, I think it was Alpine. In any case, let's move on to the next one. Let's say Velociraptor. So we have original Jurassic Park Velociraptor, we have the Lost World male and female, because even the female skin was slightly altered to, appear slightly better on a screen because of the lighting and all of that stuff. So they kind of slightly gave it a little bit more different things to it and changed the pattern a little bit. But generally, it's a good idea to sometimes have something a bit similar but with slight alterations, because it adds more realism in my opinion. So that's 3 already. So we have male and female from the Lost World, the original design from the first film, and then we can have 2 of them also from Jurassic Park 3. So what does that make it? 5 already. And then we have a raptor squad, which makes it 9 raptor skins altogether. That's all we really need, I think. I don't think we need any of these extra whatever skins that we are shown in the game itself, because frankly speaking, I can't say I really like them all that much. They're not all that great in my opinion. So feel free to disagree, of course. There are some of them maybe that are alright. I won't lie to you. Some of them are okay. They're not bad. But I would much rather have these 9 from the movies, and just play around with them however I like, so to say. And I'm pretty sure many of you guys would probably agree with this. Now let's look at other skins. What else can we look at? We also can see, we could have maybe a Parasaurolophus added from Jurassic Park 3, this nice green Parasaurolophus with a red patch around the eye. I think that would be nice to have. And obviously Stegosaurus as featured, I believe this is from the Jurassic Park 3, supplementary image. But I would probably say it's very likely to be similar or the same as the one in the Lost World. But also, if you notice how Julien Romeo has done a very nice alternate kind of look to the Stegosaurus, so that could be implemented to give it like a similar design but with slight variation, to kind of show that they could potentially vary and just add a bit more realism, or have the similar type of design made for Jurassic World Alive as well. It looks much nicer and more interesting than pretty much anything that I've seen from the Stegosaurus so far in this Jurassic World Evolution. I don't particularly like skins for Stegosaurus in Jurassic World Evolution, to be honest with you. Just not feeling it. Sorry guys. Nah. No. Anyway, next thing on my mind about the skins is the Ankylosaurus from JP3. Why don't we have that one? I mean, that would make a very nice looking skin for Ankylosaurus. Also, I was thinking about how about if we make a nice skin, just a variety of skins really for some of the dinosaurs from Jurassic World Alive. For example, we have Edmontosaurus skin, which is a very plain looking one, but at least it's not going to be a copy and paste of everything else that looks absolutely terrible. So you have one that is the original for done by Julius Csotonyi, and then you have this one, for example, but just have the crest on the head, obviously. And then we have an Ankylosaurus looking like it's a very interesting, different kind of color as well that would stand out from everything else. Then obviously some of the skins that are already featured, they look like they're overly exposed, which is something that needs to be edited and given a bit more depth, in my opinion. They look like they're overexposed with the light, so that needs to be fixed, in my opinion, as well. Now, don't forget, there are other ways you can implement skins. For example, we could look at some of the ideas of skin descriptions and just use that, say from novel references, like for the T-Rex as well, or for raptors, for everything else, really, for Parasaurolophus, for Brachiosaurus, literally anything, Stegosaurus. So, of course, don't forget, there are other inspirations you could use. You could try something maybe from Dinocrisis, like imagine having a Giganotosaurus skin from Dinocrisis, or a T-Rex skin similar to Dinocrisis. Or you could have a variety of different raptor skins from Dinocrisis as well, if they are properly done. Well, just like similar, but maybe edited to give a bit more detail. Or like Walking with Dinosaurs, those different dinosaurs in that program, they have very nice skins as well featured in it. Or maybe from some book images. You could have all sorts of different skins for dinosaurs to choose from. But I think in general I would probably stick to stuff that's mostly from the movies, and maybe from something similar to this Jurassic World Alive, because that also shows you some nice skins featured in it. And I think that could make a very nice variety, and that would be more than enough to please pretty much everyone playing this game, and who is into pardon my words, who is into this franchise. Now, I think that's pretty much all I can add about the skins, so I guess I'll end the video here, and thanks very much for watching. Hope you'll like the video. If you have any idea for the skins that you like, please feel free to share them and drop the links. And maybe we could do, if I have enough built up on the list, maybe we could do a part 2 follow-up for this video, and I could mention all of these ideas that I personally would have liked from everything that was listed from you guys, if you have anything to offer from yourself, other than something basically that is not mentioned in this video. Now, thanks very much for watching. Those of you new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe, and help me march to 1,000 subscribers. Now, with that said, I'll see you guys later in the next video. Thanks for watching.